There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jodariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you are headed. You consider where to search for him. Fall flat, the south route across the Jomur Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Jodariel believes the missing minstrel must have taken the same route you took earlier. Glue Hive. The north route across the Jomur Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Hedwin thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. As you make your way through the desolate sprawl of Fall Flat, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl of Jodariel's face. Okay. Blast, I felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the spring of Jomur. It's alright, Jody. He could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. Stop the wagon.
I killed some.
What? How come?
Talk.
Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their source of concern. No one's there. No one's. Nothing new here. No one wants to talk. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Shay. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments and the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Sure. Hedwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please, you have to let me, and the scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanges looks with Hedwin. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Shay intends to help fend off the howlers. Sure, whatever. That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they are here. Should I do something else? Okay. More, I think there is many more. Oh, here they come, here they come. Is it over now at last? It is. I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts.
Huh?
Just then she spots something creeping towards her. Who? What? Ferocious creature. Leave! I can't say I understood how to do this. The howling subsides and you fellow exiles scramble out to check on Shay. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. Screechy. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Okay, hold on. You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Kiri. The Drive Imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try to understand him. You sense some pattern in the Drive Imp's screeches. He seems welcoming of this. Interact to try again to further... Okay. This Drive Imp seems to have history with your black wagon. You are beginning to understand him. The Drive Imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. You now can understand this unusual Drive Imp. Sure. The Drive Imp seems satisfied as having gotten through to you. and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come alone. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. Reverence. The drive imp joined you. He seems to know his way around. Welcome aboard. He's kind of cute. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren, settling the wagon's rafters. Lake Sound, an arid southern pass towards the ominous cairn of Haob. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Cairn of Haob, one of the downside celestial landmarks. The cursed imp here felt the mighty bone titan Shock's 6 shoulders. Hadwin orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the rocky pathways to Jomir Valley. There is someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way.
Avvistare.
Oh, Tizo. He's a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's black wagon. Tizo is the name of the imp. It is good to see you, and you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello, indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber.
Condano, dear.
I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the night winds have returned. Your client?
Son Felicet.
My client, Sandalwood. He's your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. Sandalwood? Some mysterious informant of Hedwin, Jodariel and Rookie. Sure. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. Oh. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name?
Simdase.
I'm sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. Tariq, lone minstrel. He appears to be traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the rites. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. The Cairns of Hob is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence.
Igaratus.
Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. How is this possible? Is he like traveling with me or what? Oh, nice sausages. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you, this side of the sand. Oh, I guess this explained that. So, what can I do for you? What can I do you for? Sure. Ron, how do you make it all this way ahead of us? Yeah. Come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give up all my business secrets. Am I right? Okay. What I can do though, seeing as you being such a good customer and all, is provide for you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that mooncrest finger? Did I buy that from me last time? Why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. Did he just give that to me? A shimmering substance with mythical properties said to come from the heavens themselves. To quiet him down? That sounds fishy. A brittle chunk of ash from ritual Pyre. Still faintly warm to the touch somehow. Sermon. What is this? An old written order for some foolhardy wanderer to seek out some well-imagined fortune in the downside. usable once. I know you are going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo. Know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop on by some other time.
Great, Ace.
Kind of wanna try this. What does it do? Oh, okay. Should I buy this? Pleasure doing business with you guys. So, the lone minstrel and his white lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Which piece of music do you wish to hear? Downriver. Survive in Exile. Sure. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He's very still, not unlike when he was sleeping.
Audire Ligeratus.
Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice if I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. color. In the words of Golgolathanian, the Master General, I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that Kailmer robe collar, his elder and most trusted aide. Would that I slew that man myself? His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Hab, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then, from out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. That's Barker Ashpaws. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? You are a disgrace. Good to see you, Barker. You are looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you are going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Oh, he's sad. Sounds good, sounds good. Cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. I don't like this. They are pretty fast. I mean, Rook is pretty fast. These guys?
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub.
How?
You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Rookie pulls you aside. Look, sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this, okay? Sure. You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Parker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rookie. We can take care of them.
Silindreva.
Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. Tizo. Oh, he's so cute! A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side. Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd. The imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Can I, like, make preparations? Like, equip some stuff? Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks. And a mere imp.
Oh, he's flying.
No, it cannot be. And we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Implode. Flutter. What? You can move this? Okay, he's cool. Well done as ever, Tizo. Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now let us begin.
I want to try him. The bearer's Pyre is +7. No, I don't want +7. I want this one.
Tizo. Edwin. Eldariel. It is done.
Everyone ready? Let's show those cars what we are made of. Time's up, you swell. Come on, boys, let's get them. I don't like it. Can I lose?
vanished in an instant. The Nightwings assert themselves thusly.
Okay.
Bye, Barker. Away with them. Absolution. My. Edwin plunged into their fire. You left yourselves wide open. From burning flame to ash. Zap. Unfortunate for the dissidents. Edwin doused the adversary's flames.
Alright, you lot. That does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. What? Sure.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. What shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Aww.
Unfortunate.
That was stupid of me.
None left unscathed. Sublime. The rite is nearly ended.
How's
Your
the...
demon is banished. Goodbye, Joe Dariel.
What? What just happened?
Banished one and all. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail yet again. Their pyre burns whilst that of their adversaries is but ash. The ceremony is complete.
Teaser is excited to have prevailed in his first ride with your group. That ought to show them. Well, I'll be a hipping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Grintail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear?
The right nights do tend to teach something of trust.
I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Oh. These are rungs. Sure. I do like this
The
one.
Master General reveals his stratagem. A flash of inspiration for next time. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Teaser feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. Much faster. Moon sign? Huh. I feel this one is difficult to use.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the next rite.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwind's reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Do I seek freedom? After vanquishing the dissidents, with aplomb you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience? You don't owe him your conscience? You'll sort things out with him, you always do. What, are they like brothers or what? I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning.
Liberatus tamta.
Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heavens. Seek now your destiny. Yeah, sure, I will seek it. My destination. Haub. It's Haub. Sure, whatever. This is this one. Melithe? Melith? He will say this occasionally. The bog star burns bright over a fetid cavern in flagging hands. Flagging? Flagging? Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley, into flagging hands. A gloom-filled, desolated region of the downside beyond which lies the sea. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjective, basically a disgusting swamp pit.
Kia Salamanca.
The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. I feel like Jadariel is like tired or something. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Have I read this already? Yeah, I did. Jesus' nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits and ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Aw, that's so cute, a plush fish. Jesus' status tidying the bacon with shay. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget though, believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand? I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Rookie hesitates, but then his familiar grin returns. So, what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we are loaded. I mean, rich. Are we? My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it, and I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy, real soon. Не, ну можешь посмотреть, мне не жалко. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rookie owes a debt of some sort. What is it on the line exactly? You are unsure. That's it. That was. Я понятия не имею, где я нахожусь. Я где-то... Я не помню какой-то райд. Какой-то. Наверное, третий. Come down, you find Hedwin and Judariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwin motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. I really like the looks of it. Like this guy. This is cool. Here. I think I should take some rest. Okay, this will be it for now.